Even if I turn on the light in this hideout, nobody will see it because it is blocked by the pile of abandoned cars. I know that in my mind, but I decide not to turn it on just in case. It's a bit scary to hide in the quiet hideout, alone in the dark, holding my breath. I have to keep myself busy with something or I'll go crazy. Yeah, you're not crazy. But my brain isn't working properly, and I don't even have the energy to think about what I should do from now on. However, I don't have the courage to lay down to give back my strength either. Every time I hear or think I hear a sudden suspicious noise, I gasp and I stare into the dark. That's all I do. Oishi believed in the conspiracy of the Sonozaki family, but he can't do much without solid evidence. That means he has to find the facility where they're doing the research on the parasite. But we have no idea where it is. I think the Uri Clinic is the most likely site, but I have no credible evidence. I don't think they do the research in the place so obvious even if I could guess it. They might be using one of the bomb shelters that were built during the war. It must be some kind of secret underground research center. No, just the torture area. Now that I come to think about it, I remember there's a secret building nobody can get into on the premise of the Furude Shrine. I think it's called the Shrine Storage. Yeah, they're not researching anything there. According to Miyo's research, the Furude Shrine is the center of the worship of Oyashiro-sama. And the priest keeps the tools for ceremonies in the shrine storage. One of the ceremonies is the strange festival, Watanagashi. So the shrine storage should be something very sacred. I remember that Watanagashi used to be a medical ceremony to make a vaccination against the strong parasite. That means the tools they used for Watanagashi were medical tools. If my guess is right, the shrine storage is the most sacred place in the village, as well as the most appropriate building for medical purposes. You're a dumbass. It sounds very suspicious. Obviously, she has no knowledge of that, so... she's just crazy. There might be a secret research center in the shrine storage. Oh, damn. The police should raid on the shrine storage, not your clinic. Why didn't I think of that when I was talking with Oishi on the phone earlier? I hope Oishi notices it too. Should I go back to the phone booth and tell him about the shrine storage? But then I hear a car coming closer. I hold my breath. It's not normal that a car comes here this late at night. I think about many possible scary scenarios and it makes me nervous. Oh, it's probably Keiichi. Not a car, it's just his loud ass bike. After a while, I see the headlights of the car nearby the former dam construction office. Or maybe it is a car. Or actually, no. It could just be a Keiichi with this flashlight. It seems like the car passed by here and went to the office. But it's a deserted, empty office building. Nobody is there. It's not a place where people visit this late at night. While I'm staring into the dark, the engine of the car stops and the headlights are turned off. I can see two flashlights flickering in the distance. The lights move into the office building. They must think I'm hiding there. I hold my breath and keep watch on their movements. I can't tell who they are, but I bet they're the pawns of the Sonozaki family. They know that I ran away from home. They must be looking for me everywhere in the village. Though I need to hide holding my breath, my face starts feeling itchy, and I have an urge to stretch my legs. I'm frustrated with my own body. This humidity makes me swallow all over my bodies. The back of my knees and my neck have been itchy for quite a while. When I scratch, it makes an unbelievably big noise, so I decide not to scratch anymore. It usually doesn't make any noise when I scratch the mosquito bites. I think I'm just being nervous and overreacting. Probably. There's quite a distance between us, and I'm in the dark holding my breath. I know they wouldn't notice it even if I sneeze, let alone scratch my body. But I don't want to make any noise at all, so I try to forget the itchiness, but I end up scratching everywhere like crazy after all. I had to live in hiding like this for a while. I don't know how long I can go on when I'm nervous like this on the first night. I need to toughen up more so I can remain placid in a situation like this. I force myself to relax, scratch my neck without hesitation, and try to cope with the sticky sweat on my body. Claw your throat out, claw your throat out, claw your throat out. I start getting hungry. And then now my stomach starts growling. It's a good sign, though. It means I'm starting to relax. But I can't eat yet. It's going to make a lot of noise. I decide to wait until they finish looking for me and go away. When was the last time she ate? Like lunch? But even then, it's not that long. It's like what? Give or take 8 hours, 9 hours. That's not too bad. Maybe 12. Go away, go away. I can eat if you go away. It seems like my strong thoughts bore fruit. It looks like they stopped looking around the building. But I guess I concentrated my thoughts too strongly. They're shining the flashlight in this direction now. Did they notice me? No. They're walking towards me. I make my body as small as possible. Hide under the blankets and try to listen to their footsteps carefully. After a while, I can hear their footsteps coming closer and closer. Since the footsteps are coming straight towards me, I think they already know where I am. I'm scared. But it's impossible that they know where I am. If they knew where I was all along, they wouldn't have wasted their time looking for me around the office building. And they wouldn't walk with slow steps like this. It's just a coincidence that they're walking in this direction. Since I'm hiding under the blanket, I can't see who they are. I don't know where they're shining their flashlight, so I can't stick my head out from the window to see who they are either. I just have to stay motionless like a rock until I sense they're gone. They stop when they come near my hideout. I can hear the conversation. I don't think she's here. Let's look around. You look over there. I can tell by the sound that they went separate ways and that each of them is walking around the trash piles. I made this hideout of an abandoned car. I just redecorated it. So on the outside it looks like nothing but just an abandoned car. But once you look inside, you can instantly tell it's more than that. I'd obviously look in all the abandoned cars. Jesus. So if they look inside, I'm done for. It's obvious that they're looking for me. Are they an attack the Sonozaki Corps? No. If they find me, I'll be killed for sure. Jesus. Nice and paranoid. I know that this place is perfect for murdering people. I killed 2 people here myself. Yeah, we don't have to go over that again. You fucking psycho. I mean, my God. I mean, I don't know what else you would do in that situation, but still, it's still kind of fucked up. If they can do it, if I can do it, it'll be no problem for them because they're real professional killers. Even now I know that. There's nothing I can do right now. Even though I know that. I just have to pray that they'll leave here soon. At that time I hear a slight beeping sound. Son of a bitch. It's Atsushi. I can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. Kukura? Yeah, I understand. What's wrong? It seems like Ryugu is in Kukura. Somebody saw her there. Oh, man, that's it. We'll never find her now. What are we going to do now? It's an order from him. We have to find her no matter what. We have to bring her to him. It doesn't matter if she's in Sapporo or in Hakata? Sure, we have to find her. It's impossible to find her, though. Do we still have to look for her? Ryugu Rena has Takano Mio scrapbooks, and he wants them. He was pretty upset about it, so I'm sure they are worth a lot to him. So what are you gonna do? Seems like he recalled the others, except the ones who are watching her house. So we should go back to her office, too. Let's have some barley tea or something. I hear their footsteps going further. And then I don't hear them anymore. After a while I hear the engine of the car starting. She's gonna assume that's the Sonozaki Corps. I finally get out from the blanket and look outside the window. The car makes a U-turn and drives away. The sound of the engine fades away into the darkness. I heave a sigh of relief. I scratch all of the itchy mosquito bites on my body, wipe the sticky sweat off my face and neck, and finally allow myself to cough. I heard their conversation clearly. They're the pawns of the Sonozaki Corps without a doubt. Exactly, not because Oishi sent them after him. It matches with what Oishi told me. They said something very important. They said clearly that they're after the scrapbooks. Up until now, I assumed that they were chasing after me because I had Mio's scrapbooks. I could have forced myself to believe that it was just an assumption. But they said it loud and clear. We need to find Ryugu. That's because she has Takunomiya's scrapbooks. That's what they said. Actually, that's not what they said. We need to find her. She had, he wants the scrapbooks that she has with her or whatever. I don't think they said that's because she has Takunomiya's scrapbooks. I think she's piecemealing that together. I'm pretty... Actually... here you go. Yeah. Yeah, she has her scrapbooks and he wants them. Exactly. Okay, so she was piecemealing it together. That's what they said. And they also said they're keeping watch on my house. I'm not surprised. That's exactly what I would do if I were them. I can't go back to my house anymore. It's out of the question. But in fact, they said something very important. It is something way more important than any of that. They said Ryugu was in Gakura. Oh my god. Because she made like a fact of that, like, oh, the other self or whatever, my other self. What the fuck does that mean? But Mion's lie is, god damn it. If I was in a normal situation, I'd probably think that somebody saw my look-alike and I'd laugh out loud. But the situation is different now. Mio was dead, but she was there. I'm here, but I was in Kakura. Mio wrote about it in her scrapbooks, and I didn't want to believe it. They're coming closer to me, but I don't mean the Sonozaki family. Something beyond my common sense is about to happen. Should I fight or should I run? I don't even know what I should do. I feel like I'm rooted to the spot with fear, and I'm about to be eaten. No. I don't want to be eaten alive. I want to run away if I can't win. If I can't run, I want to fight. I'm going to be happy. I know I am. I'm not going to sit on my ass and let them get me. But the enemy Mio foretold in the scrapbooks is coming closer to me, and it's starting to eat me up. I'm in the trash piles alone. If I disappeared right now, without anybody knowing it, the person who was in Gakura would replace me and start living my life. Yeah, that nobody. Fucking psycho. Nobody would notice the change. My father wouldn't notice it. My friends wouldn't notice it. It would replace me without having anyone notice it. Wait. Many people close to me might have been already replaced. That's right. The Sonozaki family is plotting bioterrorism, but it's just a part of what they are planning. Mice possessed by them don't get scared of cats. As a result, they don't run away from cats. Oh. Huh. Yeah. Okay. That's why they will be eaten by cats and they can move into the cat's bodies. Mice are only used by them for their purpose. It's not that they lose their fear in cats in order to help them achieve their purpose. Yeah, you know what? You should probably hold on to this theory because it's definitely an intelligent one. The same thing goes with the Sonozaki family. They think they're doing things by their own will, but they're just helping them without knowing it. Uh-huh. Yeah, Rena. If you looked at this analytically, I think you'd be able to see your own bullshit. That's exactly how they've lived since the old times, being the parasite. We're nothing but a bunch of mice to them. Most of the mice are stupid. They don't even notice the existence of them. They help them to achieve their purpose, thinking they're living their own lives by their own wills. But very rarely a witted mouse is born. I am one of them. Of course you are. Always the crazy one saying I'm the real smart one. The witted mouse notices that he's being used, and he also notices their existence. But nobody believes him, so it's not a big deal. He starts thinking that it was his mistake, and he gets swallowed by them. Eventually he disappears. But even more rarely a mouse appears from nowhere, notices their existence, and objectively proves it. That was Mio. To them, this rare mouse was a very, very dangerous existence. Yeah, I'm sure she was. That's why they tried to get rid of it, in an unbelievably high-handed and fearless manner. In fact, we know this high-handed and fearless modus. But the stupid mice don't believe it. They don't notice that they were forcing them to not believe it, and that they're helping them in the end. They killed Mio. And they tried to replace her. But they made a mistake. We found the real corpse of Mio. That's why they failed to replace her. They'll try to kill me and replace me too. Or they'll replace my friends in order to get close to me. They'll look just like the real ones, but they're totally different inside. They're an abnormal existence that's beyond our imagination. I know they'll appear. No, they're already here. It appeared the day after Mio died, and I appeared in Gakura tonight. They'll keep coming. They're openly after me. They'll keep coming and they'll keep coming. Right then I hear somebody coming down the slope. I make my body small again and I look at the direction where the footsteps are coming from. I can see one flashlight. It looks like there's only one person this time. Who is it? It's late. Its shadow is very small, and I can tell it isn't an adult. I feel a chill run through my body. It shines a flashlight towards my hideout, and its footsteps are coming straight towards me. It's different from the other guys earlier. I can tell by the sound of the footstep that it knows I'm hiding here for sure. Yeah, Rena, calm down, it's just Gagey. No, it must be just a coincidence. I should hide again. I can make it through I can make it through again. I made it through last time. I need to hide. I put the blanket over myself, make my body small, and keep telling myself that I'm a stone. But the footsteps are coming closer and closer, and it knocks on the door of my hideout. I open my eyes wide and I break out in nervous sweat. I don't want to believe that the sound I heard was a knock. My mind goes completely blank. But it knocks on the door again. I can feel a light shining on the blanket. It might be shining the flashlight on me. But I still hold back my fear. As long as I don't move, it can't put a finger on me. I keep telling myself that, like I'm casting a spell on myself. I try not to shake in fear. It laughs. It's laughing at me because It's laughing at me because I think I'm still hiding perfectly, making my body as small as I can. But I still try. Because if I get out of the blanket... What are you scared of? Ah! I take off the blanket and I see the owner of the voice. Oh. Okay. Not what I was expecting. At all. What the fuck are you doing here? It's Rika. This is crazy. Why is she here? Why'd she come here to see me? I don't understand why she came all the way here alone this late at night. I realize all of a sudden. She looks just like Rika on the outside. But she's not her. It is just copying her appearance. Oh, okay. It came to Mio, to me, and to Rika. I decided to talk rather aggressively on purpose in order to work up courage before my fear crushes me down. Is that you, Rika? Me? Who else do I look like? It answers just like the Rika I know. But I know it's not Rika. Rika wouldn't come to a place like this at this late at night. I know who you are. I know you're not Rika. I'm afraid you can't deceive me like you can do the others. Even though you look just like her, I know you're not Rika. You're not my friend, Furude Rika. Who are you? Rika looks stunned for a while. She looks as if she doesn't understand what I'm talking about. But she plays it too long. If she really didn't know what I was talking about, she wouldn't be able to stay in the long silence for this long, but she keeps silent. And she finally shows her true character. Heh. Okay, Rika's crazy. Nope. No, thank you. I see this answer works, keeping the trend of crazy Rika. It laughs. It laughs at me because I figured out something that was almost impossible to figure out, that it is not Rika. Who are you? It doesn't answer my question. It keeps laughing for a while. And then looks straight into my eyes in a way Rika never did before, and it says this. I've lived for quite a long time, but you're the first one who penetrated my disguise. I always thought you had good intuition about everything, but you're pretty good. Oh, fuck that. Oh, hell nah. Fuck yeah. No. She clearly tells me things that I was most afraid of, and I'm completely shocked. Rena's theory's still fucking bunk. It's still crazy, though. It's like she told me everything that could possibly scare me. It's something that I didn't want to hear. It's something I can't bend to make it comprehensible. Let's just say I'm Rika for now. It's been a while since I started to call myself Rika. Oh, really? It's been a while, huh? Like how long? It's not a big deal. It's been about 100 years. What the fuck? I hope she's joking. I hope she's joking because if not, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? What are you talking about? I'm contradicting myself. I know the person who's standing in front of me isn't Rika, but at the same time I deny its existence. As long as humans hold this kind of emotion, they can never accept unknown existences. That's why we can't accept them. You don't have to be scared. You're in the car. I'm outside the car. It's not easy for either of us to do something to the other. I think we have a perfect distance between us. No matter how long I've lived, Rika is still a little kid. You're still stronger than me. I should be more careful than you, because you can run amok and jump on me anytime. I realize that this creepy thing that looks just like Rika is here to talk to me. I feel my tension fade away just a little bit. God, it sounds like she's trying to bait her into, like, coming out of the car. It really feels like she's trying to bait her. But still, I don't know what she wants to talk to me about at a place like this, and this late at night. I'm like a fish on a cutting board. There's nothing I can do other than to wait and see what's going to happen. Time to cut her open. I wait for it to make a move for a while, and then it opens its mouth. You're afraid of something. Am I right? It uses sarcasm. Rika's cute face looks uglier than ever when it smiles. I hold back my fear and I try to reply firmly. Yes, thanks to you. So, what are you afraid of? You should know that better than anybody else. It told me earlier that we were safe from each other because one was in the car and the other was standing outside. But it's obvious that I'm the one who is being driven into a corner. While I'm talking to it, I might be surrounded by its minions. I get scared and I try to listen to the sounds of my surroundings carefully. Don't be scared. I came here to help you. You came here to help me? Oh, really? I wonder how you're going to do that. You're just sick. You need medicine, that's all. Would you be interested if I told you I brought you that medicine? Medicine? It puts its hand in its pocket and takes out a small case. Oh, fuck no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I know what the fuck's in there. Fucking syringe gonna make me claw. Actually, no. Rena needs some medicine to make her go to sleep. It opens the case and shows me what's inside of it. I see what's inside and I gasp in surprise. A syringe. It's not normal for a person to carry around a syringe. Where was she hiding her case? I have no idea what's going on. Rika, you are fucking crazy. But what Rika is holding in her hand is a syringe. There's no way I can twist the fact around. That's right. This syringe is going to help you get better. It'll help me get better. Huh? I know what it is. It's the drug that killed Tomitake. It's the parasite with the primitive power. It can reenact the disease of the maggots. This is a different drug from the one that was used on Tomitake. I promise. It giggles. I'm not scared of the giggling. I'm scared of the fact that it admitted the cause of Tomitake's death so easily. It also admitted the direct cause of the disease of the maggots that Tomitake died from. Bullshit! Whatever. I know you're going to kill me in the same way he died, and that the Rena and Gokura is going to replace me. Problem solved, right? I'm not going to let you give me the shot. Well, I knew you would say that. This syringe looks very suspicious, of course. You're smarter than I thought. So what now? Are you going to gang up on me and give me the shot like you did to Tomitake? Tomitake's autopsy report said that he had bruises on his body that proves he was fighting against several people right before he died. It means that they must have ganged up on him to give him the shot against his will. I'd like to give you the injection by force, but it never really works. So I gave up on doing that. I decided to let you choose by your own will. It never works if you do it on force. Huh. Well, it's 100. She can't have lived for hundreds of years, though. It's physically impossible, obviously, for her body to do that. So, something supernatural is going on, obviously. What that is, I don't know. But that's the second weird thing that's gotten to me. Because the first thing that was weird is the Oishi thing saying no matter what I do, it always ends in him dying. That's still weird to me. So, this is another thing that's weird. Well, is it acknowledging, like, the past events? Like when she tried to use it on Shion by force and she ended up dying. And that is let's say, an instance where it never worked. Is that what it's trying to get across? Are you kidding me? I don't want to take that creepy shot. I thought about it many times. I thought about how I could make you take the injection. I can't force you to take it. I can't make you agree to take it either. Then it leaves me only one choice. I have to let you choose to take it. You should know my answer. I'm not going to walk into an obvious trap like that. Well, that's what I thought you'd say. I didn't expect you to choose to take it anyway. It heaves a sigh, makes a gesture as if it is mocking me, and smiles bitterly. It looks as if it is saying that I'm a lower animal that can't understand it's being given a chance for salvation. I kind of want to say I'll take the shot on a dare, but I know that's exactly what it is intending to do. Go back to your home and tell your friends that you failed to give me the shot. I'm not going to let you beat me. I'm going to fight to the end. And I'm going to seize the 1% chance of winning, and I'm going to destroy all of you. I see. Then you should try to do that. This world is going to end soon anyway. End soon. It's nothing to do with you. A frog sitting in a well doesn't need to get interested in the world outside of the well, right? At this stage of the game, it says something very dubious. I tried hard to understand what this horrifying creature is trying to say. What are you going to do to me? Nothing. Do whatever you want. What? It's almost too easy. As far as I know, do whatever you want means ignorance, or at least when your enemy says it to you. At the very least, it isn't a bad thing. Or does it have another meaning? I overinterpret the meaning of the sentence, but then it says it again. Do whatever you want. I'm not interested in this Ryugu Rena anymore. I'm gonna go try to get along with the next Ryugu Rena. I have to pray that the next Ryugu Rena doesn't have such good intuition. Okay, so... that is I can't even... That is something.